Oh right, cool. Here we are at the river Feshie, or Feshie. I don't know how you pronounce it. But it's one of the most natural, if not the most natural river system in the UK. It's not been like channelised or the surrounding land turned into farmland like pretty much everywhere else. And so it's a naturally braided river system. I don't know if you can see, there's like a big gravel bar in the middle. But the river's really wide and takes a much wider course than is allowed on most rivers nowadays. And then you get this deposition of sediment all across the channel of the river, as you can see over there. And then the river takes all these different sort of plaited, braided pathways, hence why it's called a braided river system. And it means you get like slower backwaters like this, and then you get fast moving riffles which oxygenate the water. You get exposed gravel, which is really important for salmon and trout spawning. And you get lots of shading from bankside trees, which is really important to keep water cool for a lot of, well, to keep oxygen levels high. The water needs to be cool, but also a lot of our species of fish and invertebrates just can't tolerate water that gets particularly warm. And I'd imagine because the catchment is so clean, with it being just mountainous uplands and forest, that the water's probably got extremely low levels of nitrates and phosphorus, meaning you don't get those damaging algal blooms like you do in many lowland rivers, especially in England, where, as we know, the water companies don't invest in proper sewage treatment anymore. So yeah, this is a river I've always wanted to visit, the river Feshie or Feshie. And it goes right the way up. I might go a little bit further. It goes right the way up into the glen up there, where its headwaters originate in the highest mountains in the Cairngorms.